Today, I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious pork sandwich out there. And that is a sandwich de pernil. That is a roasted pork sandwich. We're simply going to take our leftovers that we have from the pernil that we made last week to make this delicious sandwich. This is my family's absolute favorite. They feel like this is the best sandwich in the world and they could eat this over and over and over again. My kids are always asking me, when is it that I'm going to make this once again? And I am sure that this is about to be your family's favorite sandwich too. So let's go ahead and get started. The bread I'm going to be using for our pernil sandwiches today for myself is going to be these gluten-free burger buns. They're the Canyon Bakehouse. I really like these. I feel like they have a really good consistency and they're nice and soft. And then for the remainder of the family, I'm simply going to use this Italian loaf from Walmart. And we're going to cut these into thirds and slice them and make 3 nice big sandwiches out of them. So before we begin assembling the sandwiches, let's get started on our butter garlic sauce. And this is just a nice and yummy sauce of garlic and butter and herbs just to flavor our sandwich and make it super yummy and crunchy on the outside. I'm going to melt this butter first in the microwave and then add to our melted butter. Let's add about a teaspoon of garlic, and let's do about a teaspoon of these Italian seasoning. I love Italian seasoning. It's so yummy. There. Give everything a nice mixing like this. I'm going to take one of these rolls. These come like pre-sliced, but I never like how they slice them. I'm going to go here and slice them myself. Like that. And I'm simply going to put a little bit of this on the outside, like this. Put the excess over here. Turn it around. Put a little bit on this side. I want a little bit of that garlic on mine. And to this, I'm gonna go ahead and add a slice of cheese. And with my gluten-free stuff, I like to put the cheese straight on the bread like that first, okay? Now, I'm simply going to go ahead and add my delicious leftover lechon or pernil from the dinner I did. You can put as much meat as you want, as much as you have left over. So yummy and tasty, like that. And then I'm gonna take these 2 little friends and I'm going to place them inside my air fryer to toast up, like this. I'm simply going to go ahead and place it in here. And I'm gonna let it air fry. Let's put it for 400. I left mine in the air fryer for about 3 minutes until I saw that the edges were nice and crunchy. To make some mayo ketchup sauce. My kids absolutely love mayo ketchup, so I keep it to 1 spoonful of ketchup and 1 spoonful of mayo. And then I simply mix it all together. Look how delicious and yummy this just looks. As our toppings, besides our mayo ketchup, I'm going to be adding avocado, lettuce, and tomato. So I'm gonna cut this nice guy up. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I don't with these big ones. They're so much better than the little ones. Yes, it's a good one, yum. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit of mayo ketchup right here. Hear how nice and crunchy that is. I'm just so excited. I'll put, and you can put this in whichever order you'd like. The avocado is just so good. We're gonna put our lettuce like that. And our tomato. And there we go. Yum. Look how delicious it looks. Can't wait to give it a try. Go ahead and take this over. After preparing my gluten-free pernil sandwich, I went ahead and assembled the rest of the sandwiches for my family using that Italian bread loaf. the moment of truth. Look how yummy and delicious that looks. This pernil sandwich is bursting with flavor. Now is your turn to give this delicious pernil sandwich a try. If you want to see the recipe for making the actual pernil, go ahead and check out this next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.